I just want to say that, you know what, there are probably better ways to do that. I mean, we could have used a third. I'm just saying. Next time, could you guys like run it by us before you just start executing people? Because we could have used the help. That's all I'm saying. The Army of Two is good and all, but it's nice to have somebody we can fall back on. I mean, honestly, I don't really feel like being a gunfire, but she could have died first. Is all I'm saying. I mean, if she's gonna die, you could at least let us be the ones to do it. I mean, how the fuck you gonna kill her right in front of us? We could have used the extra body. Man, that pisses me off. Cause now we gotta sit here and go through all this bullshit. Don't tell her what the fuck we gonna run into now.
Wow, you have new positions that pay me less money? I am so excited about that.
Okay, we got
Thank you for
branching
telling me.
pass off the bat.
I love areas like this with this type of music. It's like this. It can't enemies up there.
I've upgraded my. Hey, is this nope, doesn't work. I've upgraded my weapons, friends. So I pack more. Hey, how you doing? Biscuits, get your ass out the. Fucking dog, man. Hey, how you doing? Ring of the Death, Red Ring of the Death.
We got company. Motherfucker.
Was that a spiritual fire you got hit? See, I've learned not to shoot wildly. I'm now using burst fire.
Wow. You're so cool. Everyone wants to be like you.
Because I've upgraded my friends. You can have that ammo if you want it.
Take it. Did they see us? I'm gonna just start talking.
I know, like, I don't think they saw us, but they probably did. No, you said something.
Ow. Oh, wow. So that's how that works. That puts me in a little bit of a predicament. That would be better suited on my pistol. Hello.
Coming up.
Okay, you felt that. Okay, that's not a bad perk. I think it depends. It really depends. Like on our boss, I think I would much rather do the slow and bleed effect. What the fuck was that? I think that was, yeah, that was you shooting. Archer.
Yeah, look who decided to be a lot more durable.
Get stabbed in the face and act like he didn't feel it.
I'm also a lot more durable, my friends. As you can see, your stabs effect don't have any effect on me. Bang his head right off that joint.
Oh, and they added sound effects when the enemies hit the ground. To my knowledge in this room. I hear a bitch drinking behind me. Damn! Behind you, bro.
What? I'm blessed, GameTime. I'm blessed.
Are you? I'm gonna drink a little bit of fucking holy water talking about he blessed. Oh, okay, you're the new age. archer, basically, I guess. Where you just teleport all over the place.
I'm durable as fuck, fam. I don't need no air range
So
weapons.
it would be nice to know what that purple bar is. I'm effective with that a bit.
Okay, that's fire. That's holy fire.
Is that? Oh,
Yeah,
talking about that right there.
yeah, that's the holy fire.
So what does this do if I drink this? Drink it in time. The bar is about to run out. And it's too late. Whatever.
It's the nectar of the
Oxidize.
gods.
I wonder if that actually tastes good. And if it did, do you think someone would just try to fill their stomach up with that shit and then would have a negative ailment because they over drank?
Try to drink as much of it as they can.
Probably the only negative ailment you get is a fucking full belly. You can't move. You get a 30% reduction to your movement speed.
But you have the power of Kratos.
Maybe.
Alright!
Another one?
I'm throwing hands at everybody. I don't give a fuck anymore. Oh, prick. Where? Over here. A shaman.
Wouldn't call that big. Ugly, sure, but big. I think that's the wrong description we're talking about here.
Or, you know, we can go on the bottom floor. Yeah, I don't trust it.
Alright.
You know what? Fuck it.
Is there even anything in the game that's better? Your dog just walked on it. Other than breaking shit.
You know how that dog defies physics, man?
I mean, you're right. Anything that dog does not necessarily apply to us.
There's nothing to gain over there. Why the hell's the point even come over here? That dog defies physics. Hey, no. A bright, a light, without a wing, a looted song, no voice can sing, a branch that falls, without a sound, will what is hidden ever be found? What the fuck that means?
Sounds like something stupid.
Oh, that's not gonna get us killed.
Thought so. Behind you.
Sage stone. How'd you spot that out?
Interesting. So when I look down below, what's down below it matches up, but it doesn't match up. If you're standing where I'm standing at, you can see a gold. It looks like a gold shiny little statue and shit down in the mirror here. But if you look up where it's supposed to be at, there's nothing there. So I just had to take a shot of it right there, and truly enough, there was something there.
Interesting. Well, there you go.
Does that make me 5 for 5?
I believe so.
Oh, fucking labyrinth.
Let's just put us back at the beginning.
Well, we could have just made it right. Oh no, wait, this door was closed. Right.
Yeah. So that's the fountain of youth we have taken. We're gonna have to go back that way. I'm gonna sleep
nature.
good tonight. Oh no. No, 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 no,
Right.
no, 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 no. Are you good on everything?
Uh, Relatively so. What you thinking it's a boss or something?
Yeah, more than likely. It's way too obvious.
Let's see.
Nah, yeah, it's too wide open. Hey, yo, do me a favor, go in there. Go in there.
Curious petitioner you are. Not as to say, more of the denizens of this new world.
Send it away then. Fake law is not for foreigners.
On the contrary, Overlord, which rules differ for Fey and non, same law applies to all within the one true king's domain. Come, petitioner, step up to the podium. Hail, stranger. I am Savan, speaker of the One True King's Council. State your nature and business for the record, please.
Your nature, yes. What are you exactly? You're not one of the... well, what do they call themselves? The Dran, are you?
Well, Poxel, but that's not on here, is it? No. I'm not of this world at all, actually. A human from Earth. It's none of your business what I am. I'll just keep moving. I'm a human from Earth.
Neither Fey nor Dran. How very curious. Tell us more about this Earth.
Niall, you waste our time. The Fae have more imperative matters that require our attention.
Oneril speaks true. Please, petitioner, briefly state your business before the council.
I'm looking for my friend.
Your friend is here. Now? How distressing. Perhaps we can help you find them.
Perhaps not, or have you forgotten the rather large problem yet undealt with, starting with what lies beyond this very door?
I had not forgotten Oneril, but as we are at a standstill, I thought to turn our attention to something more refreshing for the time being.
Sadly, our resources must be devoted to the troubles at hand, Niall. Petitioner, we will not help you at this time. Good day.
What are these troubles you're having?
You have wasted quite enough of our time, foreigner. The Fae have far more important concerns than you before us.
Oneril speaks true, but a thought occurs to me. Perhaps this stranger could be of use to us. Our kingdom has been thrust into chaos, stranger. The one true king has been usurped by an impostor, aided by someone on this council, no less. But we know not whom. If you will accede, Fey law allows for an independent party to aid our investigation. Perhaps your eyes can bring clarity where our trust has failed. Do you accept?
I need more information first.
That is wise. You are under no commitment unless and until you choose to make an accusation. That said, should you come across sufficient evidence, you are permitted, within certain conditions, to accuse one of those seated here, and this body will consider the accusation.
What happened that needs my investigation?
A great tragedy, stranger. For eons, the Fae and this council have faithfully served the one true king. But alas, his rule has been curtailed.
The impostor, Phelan or Phelan, whatever they call themselves now, placed the king in an eternal slumber from which he cannot be woken.
The king was attacked in his own chambers, behind this very door. The impostor could not have entered without aid from a member of this council.
But, of course, we all had our alibis, as you can imagine. None of us were here. This has been proven many times.
If you can find any evidence tying one of us to this tragedy or to the impostor, then Fey justice might be done.
It won't be enough, Savan. The imposter still sits upon the throne.
Yet, it will be a step. And a necessary one toward restoring order among the Fey.
You said I'm permitted to accuse under certain conditions. I don't think I should say that. Fuck it.
It means you're not Fey, and your life is easily forfeit.
Please, Oneril. Stranger, we will discuss the conditions of your accusation if and when you choose to make one.
Why do you need an independent party?
We do not. This farce does nothing.
Peace, Oneril. The law is clear on this point, as you well know.
I will answer your question, stranger. With a traitor among us, trust has shattered. If any of us were to produce evidence at this stage, it would be suspect by all.
And rightly so. Either of you would love any excuse to remove me from the council.
And you do not wish to hold half the council's power yourself, Oneril. You cannot pretend it isn't true.
Regardless, stranger, you are not from this world. Either of these worlds. So, any evidence you bring would be free from the suspicions which we have cast upon ourselves.
Actually, this guy is just bent on talking his way through everything. How do you know you can trust me?
Precisely my point. This foreigner may have any number of reasons for accusing any one of us.
Which is why, if and when evidence is produced, we alone will pronounce the final judgment.
And if that evidence has been falsified, tainted, how do I know one of you has not paid this interloper to act on your behalf?
Oneril, only you assume that everyone is as unscrupulous as yourself. Not everyone seeks power at any cost.
Very well. I will judge it when I see it. I trust no one, but I trust the two of you less than this foreigner.
Why would one of you aided the imposter?
We now know that the imposter approached each one of us at some point, whispering promises of freedom and power, trying to poison our minds against the one true king.
He only said what we wanted to hear. Pity one of us listened.
Can you blame them, though? The imposter called out important truths.
Is that an admission of guilt, Niall?
If you would allow me to finish. I was saying he called out important truths that we must take to heart, despite the poison that obviously accompanied them. We would do well to address the flaws raised by the imposter. And I find it difficult to cast blame on any who thought there might be a smoother path towards doing so.
And yet that path has led to ruin. We have merely exchanged one tyrant for another.
Indeed, but our feelings on the outcome are irrelevant. This council must be absolved of guilt if we are ever to restore order to the Fae.
Okay, you know what? I am not about to sit here about all this shit. I should get going.
Very well, stranger. And do tell us if you find anything interesting.
This guy, he wants to talk the whole fucking thing out. All these goddamn accusations. There ain't enough time in the day. Shit, you worse than Obi-Wan Kenobi. You want to talk everything out, man. I duh. Shit, I'm over here. I'm getting ready to go to sleep.
I don't know if there's something to this or not. But in the mirror reflection, the sigils on each is different for each council member. Not sure how much that plays a role into it, but something to take into account.
Oh yeah, are you sure they're not gonna talk about Little Caesars?
I'm sure one of them was like, why they gotta be those three options? Why can't it be this? Why can't it be that? I'm sure that conversation is gonna go on for a while if they're talking about what they're gonna get to eat while they wait for us.
Then I'm like, why
You
could
know.
it be pizza?
I mean, at the same time, they don't even trust each other. So it's like, why the fuck would I want to get Little Caesars? You say I gotta share a pizza with y'all?
It already sounds like a bad idea. Making all these accusations.
Hello. Interesting time to. I think we just commit to the other mod for now. I went out of my way to buy it. We use it. Alright, just use that mod as you go and select the wrong one.
Okay, remember how in the first one we had that little parallel thing in Ward 17 or Ward Prime?
Yeah.
I got the feeling we're doing the same thing. Reloading! Leap down.
Damn it. Did you, where are you at?
Over here.
Oh. Look,
I ain't about to
that
stay in
bullet
one
that-
spot.
No, the bullet you shot looked like it came from under fucking Neef. Thought somehow or another you fell down here or some shit.
They're here. Want a parallel? Yeah. Whatever happened, we're now upside down.
I'm assuming match it to what you see down below in the mirror.
That's what I'm thinking. Smarter than a motherfucker today.
You look like a different type of goddess. Whether or not you're hostile or not remains to be seen.
Hopefully she's friendly.
Looks like we can climb back here.
We over here disrespecting her throne, man.
So, hey, let's climb this tree.
Desecrating her throne with our filthy footsteps.
There's an assassin's dagger up here and lodged in the neck. I'll let you do the honors.
She's dead. Man.
I wonder how long it would have took us to figure out that puzzle if I didn't do the thing in the other room, the shooting that glass.
That's a good question there.
Isn't it though?
Oh, fuck it.
So
Might as
far-
well go ahead and touch it. You know, they might turn on us and shit, so we might as well go ahead and touch it now. We got the chance.
Respect. I respect your leadership, sir.
You know me. Rather safe than sorry.
Purple is right.
It's been changed.
You're back. Have you found anything interesting of late?
I have news about who aided the imposter.
Tread carefully now, stranger. For Fey law is strict and swift. And you stand to accuse one of its highest ranking members.
If you accuse one of us, you must have evidence, new evidence, to support your claim. The penalty for frivolous accusations against the council is steep.
It is death, foreigner, at least for you. Swift and immediate.
Are you prepared to make an accusation according to our laws?
I am prepared to make an accusation.
I don't know whether I should root for the guilty to be found or for your own execution, foreigner. Either would be amusing. Proceed.
You know, you will learn to mind your tongue. Naili aided the imposter.
Of all on this council, you would accuse me? Perhaps you misunderstand your task, or the consequences of failure.
Let's find out, Naya. Do you have proof, foreigner, of what I have already long suspected?
I found this embedded in the one true king's body.
Aha! I knew it!
So what if I did it? You both know the king was a tyrant. He cared nothing for the Fae or our law.
So you took the law into your own hands.
We make the law, Onariel. Even now, if you could only see past your pompous face, you can see that we have the opportunity to create a better world.
With that imposter on the throne? Hardly.
We do not make the law on our own, Nael, nor guided by emotion. You have broken both Fey law and our trust, and must now face the consequences.
Can I be on the council?
That's done with. I must say, I'm already breathing easier.
You are too quick to joy, Omirel. Nael was an excellent counselor.
And an excellent roadblock to justice. Our path forward is clearer without her. Here, foreigner, small thanks from the council. Now let us be. We have wasted enough of our time on foreigners and falsehoods.
I just want to say that, you know what, there are probably better ways to do that. I mean, we could have used a third. I'm just saying. Next time, could you guys like run it by us before you just start executing people? Because, you know, we could have used the help. That's all I'm saying, you know. The Army of Two is good and all, but, you know, it's nice to have, you know, somebody we can fall back on, you know. I mean, honestly, I don't really feel like being a gunfire, but she could have died first, is all I'm saying. I mean, if she's going to die, you could at least let us be the ones to do it. I mean, how the fuck you going to kill her right in front of us? We could have used the extra body. Man, that pisses me off, because now we got to sit here and go through all this bullshit. Don't tell her what the fuck we going to run into now. Some bullshit, man.
If you'll excuse us, High Council.
Hey, that was good, bro. That was good. I'm just saying, we could have used that body. Y'all don't just kill her. We could have had her come with us.
That is, if she was even more of a fighter of some kind.
I'm pretty sure she had sorcery. She could have aided us, man.
Maybe. Not like Clementine's sorcery.
That would have helped out. If I forget, was that everything in there? Man.
You are an interesting individual. You ask the questions at the weirdest times.
Because I was so keen on getting up out of there because all that bullshit was going on. They could at least let her tag along, man. Like, you know, we could have just said, hey, before y'all do that, I understand she's on the council, but how about we just, you know, make a deal, you know. She don't have to die right here, but, you know, she can come with us, you know.
Well, considering the sins of betrayal going on there, and her being a high council member, and usually they know a lot about the plans moving forward and everything, probably not likely to leave someone like that alive. They know too much.
We could protect her, you know, we could use her. And you know what? And if she ends up dying, you know, in the process, then you guys have your body. But I don't think she deserves to die right there and then, man. You know, you could at least let her work off, you know, her betrayal, or have a better way of doing it. You have to kill her, man. It's a waste of good talent. We could use sorcery.
Things go, man.
This is Sparta!
DoorDash? Damn, y'all aggressive now. Man died instantly.
You know, I did not expect him to do that.